going on? What is going on? It's hot. What up, y'all? Making cards for the elders of the community. How was your Saturday? All right. You don't have to, but if someone could drop in the chat what color I should make this first card, and I will do it. I'm tired of picking my own colors. Tired of picking my own colors. Kavita, what's up? What color should I make this first card? Color family. Tell me. These are the colors. Pink. All right. Pink it is. We'll start off with pink. Variations of pink. Pink, pink, pinkity pink. Okay, it's going to be hi, Saeed. Is it Saeed? Did I say it properly? It's going to be all versions of pink because if it's just baby pink, then we won't be able to see. So I'll pink it up. Saeed, I hope I said your name properly. If I didn't, please correct me. Please correct me. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. I need a pencil sharpener. All right, Kavita, I gotta find a pencil sharpener. Here it is. Here it is. Baby pink. This pencil sharpener sucks. It's not very good. Pakistan. Hello, my Pakistani friend. How are you? Thank you for watching me all the way from Pakistan. Thank you. So what time is in Pakistan right now? Drop your time. Drop your time. Drop your time zones in the chat. You don't have to tell me where you are, but you can drop the times. 11:53 p.m. Oof. Okay. You're 10 hours ahead of where I am. So it's Saturday night for you. Did you have a good Saturday? 11:53. Okay, we went up. Did you have a good Saturday? you have a good Saturday. Uh-oh. Oh no, I just messed this up. I messed that up. Good. I'm glad you did. What's the most fun you had today? This Saturday? Oh. Guys, don't pay attention to my nails. They're terrible. I used the worst, cheapest fingernail polish there was on the market, and I haven't taken it off yet. But the elders that I'm making this card for won't care. They'll just know that I'm making a card with love. Thank y'all for spending some of your Saturday with me, keeping me company while I make these cards. I appreciate it. Of course, you can always get a pen and some paper and make cards with me. I think I'm about to mess this one up soon. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Thank y'all for taking the poll. I see a lot of people like Friday. Friday. Let's see where we are. Friday night, we made it. Outside energy, rest in peace. Okay. A lot of Friday. If you're just joining me, I'm making cards for elders. I'm going to drop them off or send them to City Meals on Wheels in New York City. And they will be delivered with the meals for the elders. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. What's the weather like in Pakistan if you're still in here, Saeed? I feel like I'm not saying it right, but I know it's Saeed, and that's how they spelled it. So, but that doesn't mean that's how your name is pronounced. Da, da, da. Better. Everybody likes Friday night. More people like Friday night. Friday is good. It's like your weekends is still ahead of you. Saturday, I feel like your weekend is almost over. Friday, it's promising. Friday night, because if you're in school, then you can stay up longer. You don't have to worry about getting up and going to school the next day. Same thing for work though. If you're in the work age, let's see if I can put a heart in the middle of this. Hello, everyone. Thank you for hanging out with me for a few moments while I make cards for elders. I appreciate your time. If you got a few moments, take the poll question. It's just a little fun something. Nothing serious. Nothing serious. I also dropped a new video today. So if you'll please check that out. A new short. Check out my new short. Got all kinds of stuff going on today. All kinds of stuff going on today. I don't know why I have a habit of singing everything. Hello, everyone. Come into my art studio. Welcome to my art studio. Where I make cards for elders. I don't want to use that. If you have a moment, please take the serve the poll. It's just a fun little poll. Nothing serious. Just something fun. Too many serious things going on in the world. Let's just have fun. Let's do something that's mindless. Taking a poll is mindless. I really don't like this. It's kind of cheap. Kind of cheap. I'm making cards for elders. It's going to be delivered to, I'm going to send them to City Meals on Wheels in New York City. And they will deliver them to the elders when they deliver their meals to them every day. So right now I'm making happy birthday cards. My goal is to make 40 happy birthday cards. Then I'm going to switch to, I think, thinking of you, or maybe I'll do Mother's Day because Mother's Day is coming up. So I'm trying to make, I really want to make 300 cards all together this year. I got a long way to go. I'm only on this is just my 21st card. long way to go. But honestly, as long as I get some done. As long as I get some done. As long as I get some done. That's all that matters. Wait, can y'all see this? Yeah. I'm not an artist in that way. I'm a writer and an actor and whatnot, but I never fancied myself an artist. But I just like making cards. Doesn't You don't have to be Michelangelo or Jacob Lawrence to make cards. So I figure the elders will appreciate it and they won't critique my art. It'll make them smile. It'll make them smile. Yo, I really think this company changed up their quality because these pencils are not as good as the ones that they're just not. They're not as good as the ones that I had last year. They don't sharpen well. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. This pencil sharpener is trash. I should have invested in a electric pencil sharpener. It just seemed like a waste of money, but now I think it was the move. Now I think it was the move. Trash. I rather like this H. What I don't like is this pencil. So guys, this week's word was indefatigable. It's still the word because it goes all the way to Sunday. And I have to tell you, indefatigable is a person who is, tirelessly relentless, cannot be quit, cannot be stopped, no matter the obstacles, yada yada yada. But I have to tell you, I was tested this week. It's been a very challenging week for me. Honestly, it has been. So my indefatigable nature has been tested, but I survived. I'm still here, and I am still relentless. Challenges come. Life is not going to be peachy, rosy all the time, so we just have to learn how to deal with those challenges and keep it moving. So that's what I've done this week. Faced my challenges head on, and I'm still moving. It takes a lot to get me to quit. I am relentless. Like I don't believe in giving up. Maybe sometimes to a fault. I'm about to give up on this pencil sharpener though. Oh, hold up. Am I discovering something in real time? Yeah. Yeah, it takes a lot to get me to quit anything. I am not a quitter. But sometimes you have to not quit. You just gotta take a step back and reassess. So I've been trying to do that more. Just reassess and make sure I am making the right moves. That is being smart. Recalibrating. That's what we have to do. Recalibrate. You don't want to keep knocking your head up against the wall. If something isn't working, you got to look at different ways to do it. So this week was one of those weeks where I had to. All right. What am I missing? Something is missing. I have to figure out a different way to do this one thing. And I think I did figure out some smart ways to do something. So we'll see. We'll see if it worked. But one thing I ain't going to do is quit. Okay? Not going to quit. Not going to quit. I don't know that word. So yeah. Indefatigable. Indefatigable is the word of the week. I'm going to write that in the chat. I'm going to write that in the chat. Here we go. Right, y'all. This is the word of the week. This is not working. All right, there you go. Word of the week. Indefatigable. Indefatigable is the word of the week. It's good. I used to have the word of the day, those of you that have been here with me, but I changed it because I think it takes us a while to really get a word in our system. So indefatigable is the word of the week. It's right there in the chat. And it's just relentless person will not be stopped. Will not take no for an answer. And that is definitely me. I'm like, no. What's that? No just means not right now for me. I'll be like, okay. I hear what you're trying to say, but I refuse to accept them. No, it just depends on what it is. I just really, sometimes you have to assess, especially if it's like career oriented. If it's really something you want, you just have to really be relentless, and you got to show the other person that you really want it. So sometimes you have to find different ways to convince whoever that is, whether it's about a job opportunity or what, schools maybe even. A lot of you out there are applying for colleges right now. Sometimes the easiest thing for someone to say to you is no. No is very easy to say because it just gets you out of their hair. They're like, no, go away. Yes is a bit harder. And so sometimes when you are persistent, and relentless, indefatigable, they're going to have to say yes eventually. They're going to be like, this person will not leave me alone. This person will not stop. So, and honestly, when you have to work hard for something, it feels good. It feels gratifying when you actually get it. You're like, you know what? I worked for this. Nobody gave it to me. I worked. I worked hard. So, as I say, I often find myself saying that in these lives, but excuse me, we learn our biggest lessons from failures. We really do. If you got everything you wanted all the time, you wouldn't learn anything. What would you learn? That you get everything you want all the time? There's no lesson in that. There's absolutely no lesson in that. The lesson is in failing and getting back up and discovering that you are indefatigable and discovering that you will not quit, discovering that you will that you wanted it bad enough to keep on getting up no matter how many times someone said no to you. You were like, no, I want it. See, the average person knows that people will give up. They'll be like, I don't have to worry about them. But it takes a special person to keep hearing no and keep coming back. You different when you do that. And so that is the embodiment of indefatigable. Um, so I encourage it because nobody's giving us anything. And I tell you, if they gave it to you, you wouldn't value it. Not at all. You wouldn't value it the way you would if you worked hard for it. If you had to fight for it. That's a pretty happy. Um, so yeah, that's my little speech about indefatigable. I hope that you all are embodying that. I'm sure there's quite a few people coming in and out of this room. And I know that many of us heard the word no this week, or many of us were disappointed this week. I was very disappointed this week in a lot of ways. So I'm sure many of us out there have been disappointed. Maybe even today. It's different times around the world, but I'm sure even in this day you were disappointed. So you got to figure out how to channel that disappointment into something positive, positive learning lesson. And to get you back up on your feet. I know a lot of the young people that are in here, disappointments feel different to you because you haven't had all of the life experience with someone older. And so everything in your life seems very major, and that's valid because it's your life, right? Uh, what I love about it is that most of the things that happen to us when we're younger, it's not the end of the world. Most of the things, right? Definitely, no matter what it is, no matter if it's boys, girls, relationships, school, whatever, best friend, we can get over all of that stuff. So I love that about, being younger, because it's like, it seems like the end of the world and it's not. And when you realize it's not, and you've allowed yourself to learn, it's cool. But I know in the moment it seems like tragedy. Even if it's a pimple. I understand pimples. Whatever it is, it's not the end of the world, but I do get why it might seem that way. And then if you're older and it seems like you're always disappointed, I get that too. Because sometimes life seems so much more unfair for some people as opposed to other people. Seems some other people get everything they want. And that's actually not true. It just seems that way. Because I tend to think no matter who you are, you have some gripe about life. I mean, it might not be money. Maybe your family comes from money, or maybe you have money, but it could be something else, and you just feel like things don't go your way. So we can always look to someone else's life and think that it's better, but it's not always better. It just seems better. Oh man, this is really tragic. This pencil sharpener is really ticking me off. It's like not even sharpening anymore. Uh, but it ain't gonna get me down. Sometimes it's hard to even imagine, like when you get a disappointment, it's hard to even imagine it's going to get better. Right? You just can't even see, like, how is this going to be better? And it always gets better. It always gets better, y'all. Sometimes it takes longer to get better, but it gets better. It gets better. It gets better no matter what you're going. I mean, sometimes you have to, like for school, sometimes you gotta, you know, when you graduate, it gets better. School is not always easy for some of us, especially with so much bullying and stuff out here. And if anyone out there is experiencing bullying of any sort, bullies like people who have no confidence, they like people who are lonely. Get some allies. If you're in school and you're being bullied, get allies. Get teachers, guidance counselors, coaches, another friend, and then walk in that school with confidence. And I know it's easier said than done, but bullies do not like people who are confident. They want to beat down on people that they think they can run all over. Most of the bullies don't have any confidence themselves. So don't suffer in silence. Please report it to a teacher or someone, and then build up that confidence. Build up that confidence because the world needs your voice. The world needs your voice. So, I really like this. I really like this. What time is it? I have a tight hour. I have to be out of here in 1 hour. So I gotta take care of my grandma and then come back and do another live. Later. Later. This looks like bubble gum. I gotta figure out a way to clean this pencil out. That's why it's not sharpening. Hello, everyone. Does anyone have a twist and sharp pencil sharpener? And how the heck do I get it out? It's a sorry for the noise. Because my pencils are not sharpening. Does anybody have this type of pencil sharpener? If so, please tell me how the heck do I clean it? I need to know. Because what I'm doing, whatever I'm doing is not working. It's just making it harder for me to sharpen my pencils. I need like a what do you call those things? Like a envelope opener. This sucks. Not a doggone thing. Mm-mm-mm. Wait, I think it comes in. All right, I'm gonna fuss with that later. I'm gonna be radical and do a different color. Okay. Okay. Uh, 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 Everybody likes Friday. Oh shoot! I forgot to post mine. Sun, 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 sun. Hello. Hello. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. All right. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. my stickers? ¿Cómo se dice stickers en español? ¿Cómo se dice stickers en español? Uh, okay, seriously, where are my stickers? Where are my stickers? Oh, my stickers are missing. Oh, there they are. I'm gonna put a butterfly on this one. I found a way to make them go quicker. Oh wait, I wanted to put a little heart in this one. Yeah. See, I'm always doing extra stuff. That's why it takes me so doggone long to do one. I'm always like, but there's one more thing I can do. One more thing. I just want these, the elders, whoever received my cards, to just have joy. So I take my time, make them pretty. Might be the only card they get all year. Hopefully it's not, but in case it is. In case it is, I want it to be very pretty. All right. Enough of the pink. I'm gonna try a different color now. Oh, put all the pink ones back. Let's do another color. What color shall I do? Let's see. Do a color I haven't used, so I don't have to worry about sharpening these pencils. I've done green, but I'll do it too. Alright, let's see how we're going to do this card. Oh, gosh. my God, what am I doing? I just messed that up. Messed that up. Go a different route. I should have stopped when I had the chance. Ugh. A heart in the middle of the heart. A heart in the middle of a heart. Ugh. Y'all are gonna let me send this unfinished. I didn't do the little curly cues here. Damn it. Oh, I thought I was done with this. beautiful. It's been lovely. But now I must go. I must go. Thank y'all for hanging out with me while I make these cards. I do appreciate your time. I appreciate your time, your company, your awesomeness, your vibes, all that good stuff. So I'm going to do this card later. And I'll finish this card later. This card will be finished on the next sesh. This sesh is a wrap. This sesh is a wrap. Wrap, wrappity wrap. Bye. Be good to yourself. You deserve